Hello my friends, thank you for joining me today. If you haven't been here before, this is LilyLuLou and my name's Karen. You're very welcome, and if you're a returning visitor, thank you so much for coming back and joining me again today. It's always lovely to have your company. So this is my daughter's 21st birthday journal. I'm going to do a little flip through with you. I know I said I was going to make it on camera, but I just couldn't fit it in the end. And it's not 100% finished. It's finished enough to give it to her. But I'm going to have to take it back and add a couple of bits and pieces that I want to add. But you've seen a couple of pieces of the ephemera being made, and you've seen me collating all the pages at the beginning. And then I did want to come on and work on it on camera, but because I was having to do it while she was out and about and keep hiding stuff away, I just didn't have time to be able to do any of it on camera. So here it is. As you can see, we went with Winnie-the-Pooh in the end. There's a tassel on this. This is my standard, you know, the way this is the type of journal I usually make. So it's a hardcover, it's 4 signatures. It's about, let me think, 240 pages ish. There's a little owl charm on here. There was also a little butterfly charm here which has dropped off and I need to reattach. It looked really nice because it was just dangling on this oh, I don't know what this is, tulle. But obviously it's too fine for the charm to stay on, so I need to find another way of fixing it without actually gluing it down, because I liked the way it dangled. It looked like it was, you know, flutterbying. So but yeah, so I've got the blue Winnie-the-Pooh fabric in the background, which is all embroidered. This was fabric that I had for her quilt. I made her a quilt a few years ago. The butterfly, I think, is from the Digital Collage Club. Then these pieces are what I received from Pam at Vintage Papers Corner on Instagram. You've seen that before. This is just a piece of lace that I folded around the edge of the cover, and the same on the back. And then it's tied with this gauze ribbon closure. So down the edge I have sewn lots of fabric tabs, and the crochet trim ones have all got charms on. So we've got an elephant, because my daughter loves elephants and because there is a heffalump in Winnie-the-Pooh. This is a I'm not sure how well you can see these charms. This is a lightning bolt. Oh, I'm not even in frame there. To represent Harry Potter. These charms down the side are to sort of represent her 21 years rather than strictly Winnie-the-Pooh. This is a star because she is training to be a performer in musical theatre. Heart because family. And then down here we have a unicorn because she has a giant cuddly unicorn on her bed called Winston. And there's another charm somewhere that has disappeared. There's a 4-leaf clover there. It's a shamrock. It's to represent a shamrock because she's half Irish. And here we have a musical note to represent her singing. And there's another one somewhere, it's got tucked in. There's a dancer there, because obviously in musical theatre you train in singing, dancing and acting. So that's all the little charms at the side. So if we open Winnie up, inside here is the map. It's on the inside cover at the front and the back. is the map that is on in the Winnie-the-Pooh books. It's always on the inside, well, not always, but often that map is of the 100-acre wood. So I took apart 2 books to make this, and I used 2 kits, I think, and I will find all the information and include it in the video description when I upload it. So that's the front page, and then lots of these journal cards are just illustrations from the colour book that I cut up, and then I've just backed them either with pages from the kits or with tea-dyed paper, I think. Then this little envelope type thing is page from the older book that I used, which was from 1945, I think. That was just a black and white book. And then there's hidden journaling space in there. I've just used paper to add journaling space. And then the little closure again is a part of the page from the coloured book. And then here and there I've got the odd stamp. So we've got tea-dyed page. I've tried to leave lots of the pages blank so that she can use this however she wants. This is another piece of ephemera from Vintage Papers Corner, and here we've just got a corner tuck with a couple of extra spaces to tuck things. I haven't put everything in every tuck and pocket because, again, this is for her to use however she wants. So that's another illustration from the coloured book. So the black and white book I used was a small little book. In fact, I've probably still got them here. I think I showed that in the video when I was gathering pieces together. So all the pages have been used out of here. And then the colour pages, I hope I'm not jogging the camera, came from this book. So it's more of a modern children's book. I've taken all the pages out, so I'm not sure how old that was, but my daughter's had it for a long time, so that was the 2 books I used. So then I've made an envelope here. Well, no, this is actually made from a used envelope, and I just covered it with that's book page. That's from one of the kits. Sorry, it's gone dark. I pulled the blind down because the sun was shining. It was glaring and you couldn't see anything. Now I've started filming. Looks like the sun's gone in a bit and it's got dark, so I won't lift it up too much because we'll have too many shadows. I hope that's okay and you can see. So that's that, and again that's just another book page illustration with some kit paper on the back. That was the little elephant. Then this is just literally part of the page torn out and inked and held in with, there's lots of paper clips with little ribbons and lace and things on. I always like doing that in my journals because they look like butterflies to me. Then these the fabric tabs on the side are fabrics that I used in her quilt when I made it, or other things from when she was small. So this was from some bedding that my girls had when they were small, and the sun's come back out. Oh dear, wherever I go I'm going to have issues, aren't I, today? Let's pop it back down again and just hope it doesn't get too dark again. I'm so sorry about this. Hopefully that will be okay. This paper was some of the blue paper that Pam sent me, again in the same, and this is another book page illustration. The blue papers and things that Pam sent me I did actually buy. I'm not doing a promotion for her. I did actually buy them myself. That was another piece, and then this is just scrapbooking paper that I've squirted tea over and then folded up to make a pocket and stitched around. Lots of tea dyed paper. This is from one of the kits in the middle, and then I've just put some beads as dangles on the ends of the wax thread that I've used to sew the pages in. So these are all just old beads that I've got in a box that I've collected or found in charity shops, and I just picked out all the ones that sort of went with the colours in here. Little tag, and this is just a book page pocket. Another, that's the other side of that other pocket you've just seen. I made an envelope out of the book page. Another tab, that's the one with the treble clef on, and more of that blue paper. Then this is another piece of ephemera from that same purchase, and then here I've got a corner tuck, so that goes under there, but this actually folds out to give more journaling space, she says. So, oh, I've gone off camera again, haven't I? So that's that, and I've just popped that paper clip there to hold it closed so it doesn't flap about, and that, say, tucks in. So that's just more paper that I've tea dyed. Then you saw me make these little pockets, and in there is just that's from one of the kits, and I printed that half size, so I will list the kits when I pop the video up. This is the other half of that envelope, and again there's book page on that side and a little bit of crochet trim, and then bits of the kit stuck on there, and inside one of the book images and some more paper from one of the kits stuck on the back. I'll put that back in afterwards, and another little image from the book that I've just cut out with a circle punch and clipped in. This is the fabric that's on the front cover, and this fabric is lovely. It's like a flannel, it's so soft. Again, that was what I used when I made her quilt, and that's the end of the first signature. So into the second signature, more tea dyed papers, another envelope, another used envelope. This one I collaged with pieces of book page and some sheet music. There is papers from the kit on the back, and that's literally just a little page to write on. It doesn't, there's no pocket or anything there. And then this is a little tuck spot, and there's Heffalump. That's another envelope made from a book page. More tea dyed paper, and then there's another piece from the kit, and that's from one of the kits, and this is another one of those envelopes that I made on camera. This is just a piece, just one of the pages that I have stitched in. Another image from the book, another pocket. This material was a dress of my daughter's when she was small. Another, went off camera there, didn't I? Another image made into a journal card, and some more blue paper. And then this is made from book page, and it's 1, 2, 3 pockets and one behind there. And this is again if some of that blue ephemera. Another tab, that one with the lightning bolt on. So lots of these pages are very plain, and then some more beads dangling at the bottom here. Another book page pocket and journaling card made from one of the images. It's amazing how different those images look when you cut them out of the book. And that's another one of those tucks with extra pockets. And that's the same as the fold out tuck spot you saw before. This fabric is what's on the cover, and this is another book page. I just folded that up and put it in as it was because it's a poem, so I didn't want to do anything with that. I think on the video where I was pulling everything together, I was worried about these sentences not fitting in with the rest of the book, but I think as I used a more modern book as well, it all sort of works together. I didn't need to worry about covering them up in the end. It's another piece of the digi kit, and again another journal card made from one of the images, and this is the same faux envelope with journaling space, so it's the same as the one before. That just tucks behind there. And this is the shamrock, more of that blue paper with another little circular cutout on, and another part of the envelope. Seeing lots of bits still in here. Then we're into the third signature. Another little book page pocket and an image from the book made into a journal card. And then here we've got the same tuck spot with extra pockets, and the same tuck with the fold out journaling space. Another used envelope that I've just stuck some papers on, and some more of that blue paper. And then this is from the same dress as this, so another journaling card. I've literally finished this by the skin of my teeth. I finished this on the morning of her birthday before she got home from uni. So, and as I say, it's not actually finished. It's just finished enough to be able to gift it, but there's still a few more bits and pieces that I want to do to make it finished in my eyes. There's the little star, and then in the middle of the signature with more beads. Another one of those fold out journaling spaces with the faux envelope, little dancer, more blue paper, Eeyore. And then this is a few pages from the book that had poems on, so I kept them together and just popped them in that pocket. So like the bear looking at the bear. I just thought these little images she can use if she wants to stick things in, decorate things. She's got those to be able to use. And we have some more blue ephemera and another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets made from book page. It's like a coin envelope made out of one of the book pages. So I haven't put anything in these envelopes. Another tuck spot there, so that she's got plenty of places to put things. Another journal card inside a used envelope, and I've just covered that envelope again with papers from the kit on both sides. More tea dyed papers. Another piece from the kit and another one of those pockets that we made. And then we're into the final signature. So again, we've got another one of those faux envelopes with journaling space and a little journal card tucked in, made from one of the images. Another tab with a heart. Don't know if you can see that. A little heart charm on there. Another envelope. This time it's covered in pages from the digi kit, and then when you take the journal card out, there's an image in the pocket. I'll pop that back in a minute because I can see me having to fiddle with that. Another envelope made from one of the book pages. Here the paper tore while I was tea dyeing it, so I've just patched it on both sides with some blue paper. More of the blue paper. Another book page. Another piece from the digital kit and another one of those pockets we made together. Little tag, the Pooh climbing up in the tree, trying to get the honey from the bees. More beads dangling at the bottom of that page. More fabric from the quilt and another tuck with extra pockets, and that more of that blue ephemera. There's the unicorn. More blue paper. Another fold out journaling space. That is also a tuck spot, and this one's not going to fold back properly. Some ephemera tucked in there. Nearly at the end. The amount of umming and ahhing I did over this book, I think it turned out all right in the end. It was a real struggle to make this, and I don't really know why. That's another used envelope, and another one of the book page pockets with a journal card tucked in. And then we're at the back of the book. And then what I did, I made sure I've left space so that these beads, although they're dangling down the edge here, they fit into that space so that the book can still stand up on a bookshelf. So I planned that out quite carefully because I wanted the beads on the end. I think they look pretty, but I also wanted the book to be able to stand on her bookshelf. So that's what I did. So let me know what you think. Did it come out all right in the end? I know this was a really faffy one. I did and ah and change my mind and stop and start, and it really was a struggle to make this book, but I think it turned out okay in the end. I still need to put a little letter in there from me to my daughter, and I need to add my, oh, I don't need to do, shouldn't do that up, should I? I've got to put those things back in the pockets. I've got to add my little LilyLuLou label, and there's a couple of other bits in there that I want to finish off and pop in, but that's generally done now. I'm calling it near enough finished. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed that little flip through. Thank you for joining me today. I'll be back again with you very soon. In the meantime, enjoy your crafty time. Bye bye.